Hi, this is KryptoSeoul Erica, episode 30. Today is finally episode 30. Can the stream seems a little off? I'm sure of can I just check if it's okay for some people who are listening to the live stream? Because it seems okay, but I'm not sure if everybody's having the same screen or the sound is okay. If anybody has a problem, can you please write it down in the chat so I can check? Otherwise, good to meet you again in a week. So, Korean market and global markets have stayed a little bit the same, I guess. Nothing significantly has changed in the Korean scene. Hi, JM. Hi. Thank you for clarifying. I've been a little worried because it seems the stream status is bad. So it's okay now. Okay, awesome. So today I was going to share some news on maybe regulation updates, but it seems like there's elections next Wednesday, actually. And it's a holiday in Korea where it's elections day. And maybe after elections, then the, Seoul mayor will be confirmed, and the whole direction of the parties, it'll be all re-elected. So with that regard, then after that we can kind of clarify which direction that the government's going to go to. So in the meantime, I think it's fair to say that nothing's going to be changed in a significant way, just going back and forth possibilities that can happen. So today we're just going to cover just a basic overview of what's going on. And the first news I'm going to share is a little disappointing, but hi Chloe, hi Chunky, hi everybody. It's that so Coinone, the CEO of Coinone has been investigated for its the Coinone exchange's margin trading. So apparently the Korean police have confirmed that the margin trading of service for Coinone is illegal, and that it is just gambling, and that so the cyber authorities of the Korean police have considered this entire trading service as illegal and against the law. So the CEO of Coinone Exchange and some of the top authorities, they have been they have gone to the police for investigation. So it was pretty shocking news. It was out maybe yesterday morning, and the margin trading service is now been clarified as illegal. So people are wondering how our exchange is going to do their service. I mean, it's still in the gray waters, but the fact that the police have clarified this is illegal, it's big news. And that and there's 20 members of Coinone who have bought traded cryptocurrency by margin trading. They have actually turned them in as well, so for gambling charges. And the 20, I'm not sure who the 20 members are, but I don't know. I mean, this is a problem, and so they have also been turned in by the police. And so the total number of margin trading users in Coinone was 10,000, 19K, 10,900, 19,000 people. But the top 20 people who have traded at least 3 billion won, they have been arrested because they have done the most trading. So the number of, the amount of margin trading has been, put into place, and 20 people have been arrested now. So the 20 people that have been arrested have done at least 3,000 margin trading transactions, at least 3,000. And I don't know. So this has been tracked by the police. So this is quite a long time. And the police, they have investigated this for a long time. So about 10 months of time. So since last August, they have been investigating this case for 10 months. And not only this case, but also the entire, legislative issues regarding, margin trading and, by exchanges. So this has been going on for some time. I think the police are, kind of, getting down to business now. And there has been a lot of, the Coinone CEO has been arrested and he's still under trial right now. And the verdict has not been confirmed yet, but, this is still ongoing, and it's kind of nerve-wracking that, this is going on. But I think the exchanges have been a little not very transparent in some aspects in the beginning, and maybe that's what the police are kind of going after. And the margin trading aspect is risky and can be considered gambling. So I guess that's what police have confirmed. So yeah, this was breaking news yesterday. And so this is also another, on the legal side, this is what has been confirmed by the Ministry of Justice, and they have actually confirmed, they have finalized the fact that, asset, Bitcoin, like cryptocurrency, can be considered assets. So if it's like the cryptocurrency is a result profit out of illegal activities, then they can be confiscated. So this is the first time ever that Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is considered an asset that has economic value, and that it can be confiscated. So yeah, this on the 30th, it's been some time actually, but last week, this guy, he has been arrested for, illegally going against, I think maybe child pornography. I don't know. Like he was doing some activities very illegal to child pornography. I don't know. Child sex issues. I don't know. Like some kind of, maybe he put on some illegal content, and he's been confiscated 191 Bitcoins, and which is, yes, and he's been charged with that. So the cryptocurrency that was earned due to this illegal activity, and so they took all his Bitcoins away. And okay, so this is a illegal website, and this is don't go in here. He's been running this website, and he has gathered this amount of, a large amount of customers and users, and he has been spreading, pornography, content. Yeah, and he's been earning a lot of money, and I think the Bitcoins have been a result of that profit. So he's been confiscated. So this is the first time that the court has concluded that Bitcoins can be, a value, economic value, and that it can be confiscated. So this is actually pretty meaningful, because if it has a precedent, then it'll be continuing to have such cases where cryptocurrency can be, taken away as an asset. So yeah, this was actually all over the communities, and they're like, oh, yay, cryptocurrency is considered something that's valuable, and that's something that's, of economic value, and that it can be, taken away, not only cash, but also Bitcoins as well. So in a way, it's very symbolic. This is another news covering that. It's been all over entire media. And I think I covered this last week, but the Korea Blockchain Association is still under the self-regulatory measures, and it was investigating exchanges. And I think it says that it will finish the investigations by early this month, and that it will come up with a conclusion very soon. So people are expecting maybe, we can facilitate, the new bank accounts from, creating, and for the new exchanges to have, fiat currency come in, and making the cryptocurrency trading more easy, more frequent. So I mean, the market has been freezing for some time, so people are, kind of anxious now, and they're tired of waiting. But hopefully maybe this can play a positive impact on, making more the market flow a little more. It's been dead for some time. So yes, the KBA is really trying hard to have its own standards and to have really legitimate, transparent standards to impose upon these exchanges and to make such suggestions that, can be helpful to making them more transparent and more easy to use, that kind of thing. So we'll see. I mean, so in this current investigation, 14 exchanges have been participating: Bithumb, Upbit, Coinone, Corbit, of course, the major 4 exchanges, and of course, the GoPax, CoinZest, Kobe Korea, OKCoin Korea. So all these Chinese exchanges also have a, Korean exchange, Korea office. So they were also under the investigations. Of course, this is not legally binding. So whatever, KBA says, it's not legally binding, but it's a good measure of, good advice. So, and by having this collective action, I think it will be very, very conducive to having this healthy ecosystem where the exchanges who have been earning a ton of money can be regulated more, having good conduct, code of conduct. So it is driving a more positive vibe and more healthy long-term structure. So yeah, this is still ongoing. Hopefully I can share the results next week. We'll see what happens. And so this guy, he's the head of Financial Securities Commission. He's been going back and forth, and he's like, okay, maybe the regulatory measures are not so positive after all. I mean, he's like going back and forth, and he's like making this case of Japan, where Japan has been not very, it's not. The Japanese economy has not been doing very well after it's been, taking in these regulations regarding cryptocurrency. So I think he was kind of emphasizing that, the cryptocurrency trading should be just autonomously dealt with within the market, and not like, the regulatory measures should not be implemented or something. So I don't know. He's going back and forth. So one time, the government has been very emphasizing that regulations are necessary, and that it's a good tool to have in order to filter out illegal activities. But now he's going back and forth, so I can't really tell if he's being really serious or not, or I think he's just But people were criticizing this. See the angry faces here? This is, they were not very happy with this news, and they're like, oh, what's his actual stance, right? So it's, I don't know. I mean, I think next week or after next week, we can kind of see the actual direction of the market or the government and the stance that government's going to take. But other than that, I think before this, everything's kind of in the gray waters. Oh, can you zoom in the size? What do you mean? Can you zoom in the size of which article do you mean? You can actually, there is a link. I shared all links of the articles below, so you can kind of click on them and see for yourself. I think it's more clear in that way. Yeah. So if you want to refer to these articles, then you can definitely read it for yourself and then share it. But it's not in English, so I don't. Yeah. For those of you who can't read Korean, that's why I'm trying to translate all these articles and to summarize them. That's what, and that's pretty much it. I mean, Icon, there was news on Icon today or something, and it did a MOU with Deloitte. Am I right? I think I saw it. It was in a thread of updates, and one last thing. There is going to be an interview with Fantom. Finally. And so the date's not been confirmed yet, but I'm hoping it's going to be next week, maybe next Thursday or Friday. I hope I can kind of have an early notice so that you can kind of really tune in and ask questions. Or if you have just questions in general, please send it to KryptoSeoul@gmail.com so that I can kind of check all the question lists for the Fantom team. So so Fantom has been doing like phenomenal in like its sales, and it's been crazy. I hope. I think the team was overwhelmed by this overflowing interest in the team. So I'm kind of curious to see what, the team has to say. So very excited about the Fantom interview. And other than that, let's see what I can share. Do you know about Metadium? The Metadium project was under, there it is. So it has a new website. I just got this news today, and it has a new website, entirely new. It had a darker website last time, but it has a new white paper, new website. It's rebranded. Very nice. But it's a Korean project. It's a Korea originated project. It's been run by Coinplug. It's a company that has been here in the crypto scene for a long time. I think the oldest company here, one of the oldest companies in Korea, and it's very solid team, and they've been they have great networks, great technology as well. So they have the most blockchain related patents in Korea. So they've been doing really well and rebranding, and they've been kind of been hidden under the radar for some time. It's been very popular, but not like out there. But they just announced they have a new homepage coming out, and the Telegram room is ready. So people who are curious about the Metadium project, just there's a link or something. Oh, there's no link. Oh, there it is. Telegram. I saw this website, and it was pretty neatly done. So renovated, I guess. So people who are curious about the Metadium projects, please check in here. There's many Korean projects coming out, and Metadium was one of the big, large projects that has gained a lot of attention. And Fantom, of course, right now is ongoing. And then Bizant was also a big project, right? But Bizant, of course, it has also been under the radar, kind of mysterious image. So hope you guys check that out as well. So, and Argo, so many like Korean originated projects. But if you're curious about some projects, not sure. Some people ask about Walton Chain. I'm not really familiar with Walton Chain. I don't know if they have a really big presence in Korea. There was some article covering Walton Chain, but I'm not really completely sure about that. Andy. Oh, no. I mean, the timing is, I missed 15 minutes. It started at 2 o'clock, right? I think I fixed it to 2 o'clock, but it already changed. It always changes. So maybe I should have a set time where I should, do my show, but I'm kind of like running around meetings. So sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I'm trying my best, but it's just kind of, do you have any questions about, other projects to check it out? Maybe. Let's see. Let's see if we can find some other projects that are. So if you're curious about Fantom, that we're going to, do interview next week, you should just check it out. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. So this is the Fantom website. Hit the like, please. Please. That's all I ask for. This is the Beyond Blockchain Fantom website. It's been very complicated. See this? Yeah, it's complicated. I'm not a really tech-oriented person, so I can't really describe. Maybe in the interview, he can describe some of the tech and the philosophy behind this. But the team is growing. The advisors are growing. Oh, Ron is here. Oh, CNBC, crypto trader. I was in crypto trader, so digital currency holdings. We'll cover this next week, but just curious to see if, Yeah, it's getting bigger. The team is pretty big, actually. It was mind blowing. I went to the meetup last time and the team was huge. So interesting. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Nothing like if there's anything like that you want to cover, maybe I can Bizant. IO. Oh, okay. This is also a project originated in Korea that's been really like under the hype. Yeah. Sold out. Yeah. So it's over. But it's been really popular. Oh yeah, Bizant was at Consensus too. If you were at Consensus, you must have seen this Bizant team. I think I've seen their banner. So I was like kind of unsure if it was this Bizant or something else. But apparently it is. And yeah. So it was really, people were really curious about this, and it seems like the team is not very outward in kind of making their like social media or like media exposure much. So yeah, it was really popular. I'm not really sure why, but I think a lot of major players were behind this or something. I'm not really sure, so can't tell. Let's see. Oop. Yeah, not familiar with many of them. Development support team. Oop. Okay. Advisors. Okay. Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm not that familiar with this team, but I've been hearing many things about this team. That's why I'm just curious about checking. We have some time, so. VeChain. Oh yeah, so VeChain is pretty popular in Korea. Many Koreans know about VeChain. They do know about VeChain, and they have a lot of interest in VeChain. The names of crypto you mentioned now. Oh, do you want me to type it? So there's Fantom, Bizant, and what else? What else was? Yeah, that's. Oh, and Ethereum. I'm in Korea right now. Yeah, I'm in Korea. It's about 2 p.m. here. So hot in here. The weather is really hot in Korea. Actually, in July, there's many conferences going on in Korea. So if you want to visit Korea, July is the time, or maybe September. But July, there's Beyond Blocks, and I'm actually a panelist there. So a little embarrassing, but I'm a panelist there, and it's gonna be a lot of people. And Beyond Blocks is a really it's a great conference making team, and they have been doing a lot of conferences in Japan and in Thailand, and this time it's Korea in July. So it's very interested. Yeah, I'm gonna be covering in community management, but I'm gonna be covering a panel. So it's very interesting. And if you wanna check out the website, please do. And please come to the conference and we can say hello and. Oh, Fantom. The spelling is different. So it's Fantom. Yeah, so that pretty much covers. Are Koreans bullish on Chinese projects? Yes and no. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, what kind of Chinese, like ontology? That kind of Koreans like ontology. That's for sure. They had a meetup in Korea. It was very popular. And of course, Koreans know about a lot of Chinese projects, and they're aware that the Chinese market is huge as well. So they cannot ignore, what's going on in China and vice versa. And the Chinese projects, they have been here for very frequently after the Chinese ban, and hosted a lot of meetups here. So they have a good presence in Korea, of course. And today, actually, there's a meetup for Cortex Do you know Cortex? So it's a Chinese project, and there was a conference yesterday regarding there was a lot of Chinese projects that was, at booths, and they were presenting. And today there's a meetup on one of those projects that participated in the conference, so which is Cortex. It's like AI and blockchain. Yeah, ontology, VeChain. Yeah, sure. OneChain. No? What's no? Tron. Oh, Tron. Yeah, Tron is huge in Korea too. Of course, a lot of followers. Yeah, thank you. No, it's actually, this is a time where it's kind of like I lack in content because the market's kind of anxious and waiting for the verdict of the government kind of way. So it's kind of, we're like kind of floating in the middle, trying to see. So I'm kind of lacking the content, and I'm sure maybe in like the next few weeks, a lot of content will be flowing in, and yeah, so kind of anxious to hear what's going to be the direction of the government and the entire, cryptocurrency regulations and all. So before that, nothing is definite. So nobody's taking like a big leap forward in that aspect. Okay. So yes, this is actually what I've been covering today. And next week, there's going to be the Fantom interview. And if there's any big news coming out, then I can definitely like add a couple of major news. Yeah, and it'll probably happen after the election, which is Wednesday. Exchanges Korea use. Oh, okay, there's more. Well, okay, so one question is talk about the exchanges Korea use. I use Coinone and Bithumb and Upbit. I mean, on an individual level, I use all three to just test the UI and just to kind of experiment. And Upbit, I mean, for me, it's pretty easy to access because for Koreans, it's really easy to use because it's directly linked to you can like confirm your identity towards with Kakao Talk. So Kakao is a very popular, very prevalent app like WeChat in China. So you can access through Kakao account, so which is really easy, right? So you don't need anything else. So this is a really big plus for Upbit, and Bithumb. Yeah, I use Bithumb as well. Coinone actually it works for me the best. Like in my perspective, it's very simple and just on a personal level. So nothing like nothing like promotional or anything. Just like personally, I just prefer Coinone. Yeah, Aaron, I did cover it. I did, like briefly. I was like, is that like I remember reading it, so I just kind of like went through it. Yeah, Icon had an MOU with Deloitte. Yes, I was right. Yeah, I saw the article and I shared it like one line. What will happen after the election? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not like the government. I'm not closely related to the government, so I cannot say. But people say nothing dramatic is going to happen. Just the fact that there's going to be some regulatory framework. Hopefully, I mean, I'm really hoping that there's going to be some really healthy system created, because if there's no regulations whatsoever, it's going to be a total chaos. And if there is like too strong of a regulation or even a ban, it's going to be a total chaos as well. So maybe in between, something that's that clever that government can think of. I'm hoping, I'm praying. But Jaewon, hi. I know you're like very closely, very close nearby. Well, yeah. So, what is the most bullish coin for Koreans? I don't. There's so many. I mean, yeah. There's certain coins that Koreans love but are not very popular abroad. Can't really tell. There's many. EOS is, I think Koreans are really bullish on EOS, and EOS is receiving a lot of attention because of the BP. And a lot of Korean teams are participating, so that's why it's becoming consistently popular. And Tron they were pretty bullish on Tron before, not so much now, but they were. Yeah, and let's see. Neo was previously pretty bullish. Not now. I don't think it's. I think it's pretty stable now. Yeah, pretty much it. EOS is a mess. Icon. Just kidding. Icon. Yeah, Icon. Of course. Everyone's. I think a lot of Koreans were, investing in Icon, and of course foreigners too. But yeah, it's Icon is. Yeah, people are bullish on Icon as well. Of course, no doubt. EOS is a mess. And what do you think about BC? What's BCN? BC. Yeah, BCN. BCN. Why can't I think of BCN? Had my food? No, I didn't have lunch yet. Just had coffee. Size coffee. So hot in Korea. So we make price integrating crypto. Oh, so I covered last time, maybe a few episodes back, I covered this article on We Make Price is a Korean online portal. Portal meaning like online website. And We Make Price, it did have a collaboration with a crypto payments system. So I'm not sure, if it's kind of an ICO or something, or just going to integrate the payment system. I'm not sure. I didn't check any like official advancements with, after that. So I'll have to see. But We Make Price is really big in Korea. So if they make a move, then it'll be pretty public. Bitcoin. In the chat. ICX partner with Samsung. Was there official news? I'm not sure. Bitcoin. I don't know much about Bitcoin, to be frank. These ICO are ERC20 or NEO? Which ICO we mean? Fantom? Which one? The Korean ones? They all differ, so. Let's see. You should check one by one, but it's all different. And Neo is not, yeah. There is a EOS DApp coming up in Korea, called Maestro or something. Yeah. I don't know much about it, so. There's many DApps coming out, but nothing that really catches my eye at the moment. But I'm not an ICO specialist, so nor advisor. So, yeah. So, any more questions or any questions for the Fantom team? Please send an email, or you can reply at the bottom of this this thread. This, I don't know, what do you call it? This page. Yeah, and anything that you want to ask the team or tech team, anything that's possible, I can kind of forward it before so you can answer in a structured way. That can be also possible. So yeah, please. This is people are just waiting for the mid-June timing. So hopefully next week I can cover some really positive news. Hopefully, in June or whatever. So, nothing instant is going to happen after elections. I think maybe a few weeks' time, there's going to be some direction. So before that, be prepared for the Fantom interview. And if there's any teams that you want me to cover or to interview, please let me know. Other than that, have a great night or afternoon. It's global time, so global time zone. So, oh, I do have Twitter. Yes. My personal Twitter is this. And this is my official Twitter. Yeah. Announcements went live. Yeah, I will definitely, if there's anything dramatically huge, then I'll definitely post it up my ekang426 account. And I usually do link the videos to my Twitter, but I'm not really active on Twitter. I'm mostly active on Facebook or Instagram maybe, but pretty all over the place. Anyway, if there's any more questions, then I'll probably, it's been 30 minutes already. yeah, so thank you. And if you're listening, tuning in, have you have a good night, weekend. Yeah, it's weekend now, so almost. Yeah, happy Friday in Korea. Yeah, and to see you next week, and hopefully with the Fantom team. So stay tuned. Okay, bye everybody.